Hello, everybody, and welcome into my Create World. This is the first episode of this series, and if you look here, it is actually day 772. So I've been grinding on this world, and this is just kind of going to be an introduction to my world and everything I've done in it so far. So, if we go ahead and open up our map here, we'll see I'm on this big island. There's 4 villages here. Somehow, absolutely 0 villagers spawned. But I have made my base up here in this northwestern quadrant of it. The first thing I'm going to show you is probably the most simple thing here. This is my miner offloader. So I place my minecart contraption here, which consists of my miner. The volts will connect to the portable storage interfaces, and then these portable storage interfaces have brass funnels on them, and they deload down here into these two max level item vaults, which have frog ports and packagers on them to allow me to access them from any point. This is actually the most recent addition to my base. I made this yesterday, but yeah, I do have 3 seats here, even though it's only me. I sometimes like to bring a cat or a horse, just some random one along with me. This right here, this is my first steam engine I built. This is my second one. Both of them do have plenty of water coming into them. It's ugly, but I've not repurposed it yet, and I haven't had the time to really dig down and make something worthwhile. It seems like there are a few phantoms, so I'm going to open up my backpack and we're going to sleep. So while I'm sleeping, now we can hopefully sleep through. I only have 1 villager so far. It is a mending villager, but that's the first villager I've gotten. Obviously a very important one. So now if I come up here, we're going to sleep. And most of the days that I have been AFK, but this is for my cat that died. It dropped string. It made me sad. This is my house. I have a compacting, a pressing, a item draining. My smelting doesn't work because I took all the lava and stuff out because it burned down half the house. But I have a sawing and a mixing setup. So now if I come up here, I'll show you. This is my precision mechanism crafter. Basically, all I'll need to do is I put golden sheets in here, and then the cogs in there, and the iron nuggets there. This is my mechanical crafters, very useful. I've not used them that much, but it's so fun to use. This is what I use to crush down raw ore. I use that to get levels, and then use those levels, hence I'm level 40. Enderman in my house. This is my mending villager. I just got it, so it's not very leveled up. But if I come down here, this is where it washes, and then this is just normal crushing wheels for whatever I want. I did have something here, but I took it out because I didn't really use it. But this is my, what's it called? It makes alloys and stuff for me. Or not alloys, casings. So I can put andesite alloy up here, put logs in here, and it'll output them all into here and make me an infinite amount of casings as I need them. Now if I come back down here, this is my storage. As you can see, I've got plenty of it. But this is my little setup I have. Here's my stock ticker, stock link, frog ports, house, and house out. But now, if we take a ride over here, we can see something really innovative that I've done. This looks like just like a lump of dirt. It's kind of supposed to look like that, but if I break into it here, there's this one right here. It's called trash. And basically, all it does is drop the items into a lava pit. That way my storage system doesn't get too full. And that might, nope, it's not going to. That's good. It didn't ruin the lava pit. So now I'm going to place that back like that, and I'm going to walk over here. This is the first automatic farm I made. It's a tree farm. Realistically, I need to turn this off, but I just haven't done it. It's going to be very full of wood. Oh wow, it's actually not full. That's shocking. I have all the saplings and apples feeding down into another item vault down there. I do have a frog port here, saplings and such. That way I do have access to them. But for this system, I just have it where I flick a lever and the frog port will send logs to my storage. Now, if I ride up here, we're going to skip over my little factory that I made. It's very ugly. It did burn down. But we're going to come, we're going to come over to here. This is the second farm I made. This is my wheat farm. This is where I get my food, my bread, all that stuff. But it's on the same system where I flick this lever, and it'll start sending out packages to be put into my storage system. So now we're going to go to the next farm I made. But in between those, I made this little house before I moved into that one, which is much better. And all I had in here was just a storage interface and literally a bed. None of this stuff was really here whenever I did it. You can see, not even use this anvil. But this is my spruce farm. It's actually turned off because it doesn't have good storage. But it's the same thing. I can flick this lever, and it has this sign on it. That's the address it's sending it to, which is over there in that building. And this, see, it just pretty much emptied it right like that. But now if I come over here, this is what the second steam engine is used for. This is an iron farm. See, it's has its own storage in the building. But if I were to activate this like this, you can see, okay, it's not producing cobblestone, so something's broken. I'll need to fix that. I'm guessing the iron ran out, or the not the iron, the lava went out of it or something. But it basically produces cobblestone up there super fast, sends it down, gets sucked in that item vault, and then it'll get crushed here, and then it gets washed here with this fan. And then it gets pushed into this basin where the iron nuggets, which come from the gravel crushed cobblestone, into here. And the flints get discarded, and then I have it set on this brass funnel to 64 iron ingots. That way, whenever I press package, there's none in it right now because I emptied it, that it will actually help it to reduce lag that way. But now, if I want to come over to here, see, I kind of have to stop there and then keep going. If I come over to this building, I have this big vault here, and what this does, this will catch packages, put it into the barrel, which breaks it down, and then it moves it into the system. And then here's another chicken, stock ticker, stock link, stuff like that. This sends it out, and here's my iron storage. This is actually really good. It holds quite a bit of iron. Actually, how much is in it? 20,000 iron ingots are in that right now. So that's pretty good. Here's some steam engines. Here's my infinite lava source. This is only 2 blocks tall, but under all that, it's like 50 blocks deep of lava. This is just where oak logs are. You can see oak logs just feed straight into here, into this guy, which I'm actually running low on because I use all my oak logs here to help power my steam engines. And eventually, I'm going to change it to the lava. That way, I can clear up some of the ground here. But my steam engines are super basic, and I just use this one for my chain conveyors and my house, which actually uses quite a bit of stress units. And I actually use both of them to power the other, so that way if one goes down while the other is still running, it should keep it going. But this one runs here into the ground, and it comes over to here, and it runs all these water wheels. See, these are run on their own separate, just like a slow one to keep it moving. But this is my nether portal. Barely use it. See, that sends out sticks and saplings that are in it in case any get through. And then this is just another just random storage. So now we're going to run back over here to the wood farm. We're going to turn it on for a little bit. And then we got to start gathering some materials because I want to get started on an andesite farm, because that is something that is very vital for the create mod and something that I don't have much of, I don't think. I need to get the list of resources, so I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see if we get a chicken. No chicken. Okay. Let's drop this in here, break this, place it back, that way it feeds into it, and let's go ahead and get an empty schematic and a schematic cannon. That way I can get a list of resources from a schematic. Okay. I found a little one. It's for Create 5.0, but it should still relatively work. So if we come over here with this schematic, and let's just say, like back here somewhere, just like boom, place it down, you know. Let's go ahead and move that up a block. Oh, that way we can see it fully. Okay. So it looks like it has a self-sustaining lava or water system. I'm guessing lava. And let's move it back down some. See, the cool thing about schematics is they can be immersive. If you place them into the ground, you can walk right over here with them. Now these signs don't have any text on them, but that should be okay. So now, this is looking like a pretty simple, easy design. So this is where the andesite will be made. But this looks all in all simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it up here to the schematic cannon, and we're going to get a material checklist. Okay, just run you up here. Come in here, get a clipboard. Should send right out, come right back in. Yep, okay. Now if we shift click the clipboard, it'll come up here to this. And if we open it, we have a full checklist of what we need. Now, the cool thing about Create and Create 6.0 is if I come right here and I click this with that, it gets me most of the resources that I do need. So, if I put just, let's say, a barrel right here next to the schematic cannon, and let's move some of this stuff over, that way I don't get it confused with my inventory stuff. I can just drop that seed outside and it will be okay. Let's grab this, let's get all that we can from here, and let's dump it into this barrel. And now, once we get all the materials here that we have present, we can come back into the schematic cannon, shift click the checklist again, and open it, and look, it marked off what we have in there already. Now the andesite casing I've got, it's just in my inventory. It probably stacked with my others. It did. So we'll just go ahead and place that in and mark it off, that way we don't get it. So now, another cool thing about the Create, we need andesite funnels. I've got those. We need cauldrons. Actually don't have any of those. So what we'll do is we'll click on this guy and we'll search over here, cauldron. If I want to press U, I can make it give me what I need for the cauldron, see? So I'm not going to make 64 of them. I'm going to have to do this one at a time, but I will need 2 of them. So I can come like this, come like this, come like this. And it'll send me the 14 iron that I need to make those cauldrons. Let's check on the wood farm really quickly though. Let's see, almost 40,000. That should be good. And let's see. So you're a check, you're a check. And then we can just keep the chain conveyors going straight, and it'll give me an excuse to terraform this area some, because, oh lord, it needs it. Okay, we're going to push you this way some, and now we're going to bring it up some. Oh, that's down. We'll put it on this Y, that way I can put a building around it, but I'll leave it like that. Let's get a schematic cannon down, let's put it here, put you there, and we'll just go ahead and load some gunpowder up in it. But I am going to go ahead, what do I do with barrels? I swear I just had a ton of them. I mean a ton, there they are. Put them back up here where I know where they're at. Let's put you here. Let's go ahead and terraform it on the way there. Get some dirt. Okay. Go there, okay. We'll run back over here this way, that way we can get some dirt into the inventory. Terraform and play with a little bit. Let's go ahead and break you all, because it's not doing anything for me. I get very sidetracked. That's probably why it's been like 1,000 days and I've barely done anything. I've just done so many projects. Come here to you. Did it need chest? That was full there, wasn't it? Let's throw you in here. Is it missing something? What? Okay, pop this in here. Everything's checked. Yep. This shouldn't take too long to build. Oh, hey, zombie villager. Is it done? I don't know what to do to set it up. Yeah, it's finished. Okay. I'll just leave you in that. Oh, there's my crash table. Okay. For right now, let's just put like a bing, bing, bing. Where do I need to put power into? Is it this right here? Is that where I need to put power in? Or is it... Hang on, there's pictures on the schematic website. Now everything's moving the right way, or should be moving the right way. So, that should be water, right? Yeah, probably. With lava on top there. Is there a hole in the top? Yep. Okay. So let's just put like a bang, bang for right now. Here. Pick you up. Place you here. Pick you up. What if I place you on top of the lava? Does that work then? That's what works, okay. Actually, I'll probably still need this. Now it's going up into that chute. It's going into this millstone. And then, I'm guessing it's getting milled. And put up into this millstone. And then, what is supposed to happen here? Come up here, boom you, boom you. It's gotta be source blocks, that way it'll generate through it. And what I may do is I'm gonna run back over here and I'm gonna get 2 more buckets of lava. That way it just kind of speeds up the process a little bit and we can make sure it works. I've learned a lot about create and just in general. So if I place you guys in here and you in here, well, that's going the wrong way. So you'll come around and up in here. So, okay, this is nice. It sends the leftovers back into the system to be reused. Oh, maybe I just put 1 bucket in there at a time. Okay, yeah, it's working. Now, it should get sucked through here any moment now. Where's my wrench? Oh, it's in my hand. Yeah, see, it's not come through yet. Okay, well, you're also broken. Well, there's that. That's probably a good reason why it wasn't working. Oh, oh, oh. We've got andesite. Alright. Now, that's probably going to be it. And off camera, probably going to assemble a big storage system for it. That way I can have it just constantly running. I don't have to worry about turning it off or anything like that. But I'm scared that this isn't going to be enough storage. Here. This little chute. Okay, items don't move downward on it. So I guess the millstone holds its own with them. Huh, okay. Well, wait, you're feeding into it too. Oh! This grinds these 2 come in to grind down gravel, which get fed into flint, which feeds them into there. Okay. So it doesn't reuse the excess, but that's still fine either way. I'm definitely going to need to expand that. And what I could even do is run over here, pick most of this up. I think there's 64 source blocks of lava, so if I got 64 buckets, I can just pick all of them up and fill them right back in over there. But I would just need to make a little hole over there, the way what I end up doing, and then feed all the cauldrons into that to help it go faster. But that is unfortunately going to be the end of our time on this first episode. We're gonna go back where it started, right up here in front of the house. And I just want to thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for sticking around for this probably cornball of an adventure. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.